What we want to do is you want to write this down. Tell people what to do until they can do it themselves. Okay? Tell people what to do until they can do it themselves. So, right? So, people are organically finding your group. Okay, let's just say the Academy. It's a paid group. Price tag's 10K. You get onboarded by the onboarding team. Okay, and then what we're doing here is we're telling them what to do. Okay, here we go. This is our SOP from our onboarding manager, Department 10. So Alistair, you know the culture here with our organization, Limelight Media, Mike Barron. You know the culture is very distinct. Consuela knows it. If you've ever been to the facility, you know the culture it's very clear. Is that fair to say, Alistair?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I always say like we're Wolf of Wall Street without the drugs. Okay, and usually people laugh, but you guys heard that too much. Okay, that's our vibe. I went to Albert's spot. He's an 8-figure earner. You can hear a pin drop. That works for him. But for me, I'm more wild, I'm more active, I'm more loud. So like I'm creating little mini mics. Okay, so tell people what to do until they can do it themselves. So it says, as you're onboarding the person, go over the culture and etiquette of the group. Example, share your wins, post progress and stats, closes, showing off your free swag. We give you a t-shirt. If you came through the Academy, you got a free t-shirt, right? It says, place extra emphasis for the student to get out of non-existence with Mike. So state, quote, what we found is the students that have the highest success rate are those that get Mike's attention. So be sure to attend all masterminds, ask questions, speak up and speak out. Tag him in the post, right? On the group. Tag him with your wins and group posts and make sure Mike knows you. Mike consistently has friends and clients that need closers. So if Mike knows you, he's gonna think of you first. Make sense? The beauty about that is that's true. Okay, before JD came over here, I already knew JD. Dude had a freaking, six pack. Dude was, 5 a.m. wake up call. Dude was very optimistic. So I started asking around, who the hell's this JD guy? Oh, Mike, you're gonna love him. He's A, B, and C. So if JD didn't go to the route of starting his business, JD would have got top of the line, top of the list for the best placement opportunity. What's the point though? The point is we are telling people what to do. You have to go do this. This is what we do here, right? You guys tracking? Okay, good? Yeah. Okay, so here's another thing. Not in the original content. Okay, you guys want to either screenshot this or make sure you get this recording. All your groups should have a welcome post. It should be highlighted and pinned to the top. So it is the first post that they see when they join the group. Why? Because we are laying the laws of the land. We are actually doing the etiquette of what the hell we do here. You understand? Okay. So right here, I copied this. There's a group in Arizona. It's 2 guys. One guy's name is Chris, and they are the industry leaders of monetizing Facebook groups. Okay, I love you. I'll buy you lunch today. You're not in the inner circle, right? Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Closer group. We're all about doing A, B, and C. Take one minute to read this. Next thing, watch this video. Next thing, it says friend request me and follow me on my business page. If they friend request your personal page and you don't accept them, okay, what's gonna happen is when you post in the group, it will show up. There's still an algorithm here. Alistair, let's say I do a post. It's not gonna reach everybody. Just because it's my group, it doesn't work like that. But if they follow you and they friend request you, they're more inclined to see it. Okay, that's coming from that guy, Chris. So I'm saying do this and there's a call to action and you'll see like, be positive, be motivated, do A, B, and C. Okay, what does that mean? That goes back to tell people what to do until they can do it themselves. So now we have this culture, we have this living and breathing organism that we don't really have to do a whole lot. We didn't tell him to do that. We didn't tell JD to do that. We didn't tell Ronaldo to do that. We didn't, it's going now. It's living, it's breathing. I'm in the room, let me act accordingly. Crypto, sales, whatever the hell. You're not doing that. I says, I'm not selling sales training. I'm selling a movement. Sales training is boring. Getting your haircut is boring. Doing fitness is fucking, in my opinion, it's boring. Okay? It says sales training is merely a tool. Okay, it's just a product. It's the movement that actually changes people's lives. It's the movement that actually changes people's lives. So you can go find this in my group. You can go find this in my YouTube. I'm not making medical claims, so don't try to sue me. But I've seen people say, for the first time, I got off of depression pills in 4 years because I plugged in the group. There's a young lady that was crying saying that. It's fucking just, you're around nothing but positivity. It's not sales training. I got another guy, it's on my YouTube, and again, I'm not making medical claims, and obviously this is very sensitive. Mike, for an entire year, I wanted to commit suicide. And now that I'm here, my life has totally changed. Like that is, you're talking about a human's life. That is 1 billion times more valuable than teaching that guy how to fucking sell. You get what I'm saying? And you can go look that up on YouTube. It's on my YouTube. You can look at it in the groups. So what am I saying? It's the fucking mass movement that changes people's lives. It's not that thing. Okay, Brian Tracy does sales. Grant Cardone does sales. Brad Lee does sales. All those goofballs do sales. Okay, so now it says, as you become a leader of a mass movement, all capitals, that's the key word here, that's the buzzword, mass movement. It says you'll find yourself progressing from just selling a product or service. Okay, that's where we start. I do hair. That's my product, that's my service. In my case, sales training, to actually crafting an offer. Okay, you can get the sales training and the certification program and the drills, and you're also going to get the theory, and you're also going to get the, Mike's pulling up once a month. You're also going to get this, and this. That's an offer. Okay, so the progression of the product sales training is an offer, an irresistible offer, and ultimately a mass movement. Okay, that's where it's at right here. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how we do the mass movement. It is the weirdest thing when I see Closer Academy students that either come here to the facility or I run into somebody that knows me on the internet. I could always tell because their eyes get big, right? I could tell, and I ain't shit. But the way it's framed, I've seen the guy on YouTube 6 months ago. Then I seen it again 5.5 months ago. And then he sent me an email because I opted in, and this, and I know they keep calling me. I'm not going to answer because I know what happens when I answer. And this, and this, and that one moment he actually joined, and that one moment I came out on the stage. He's like, "What the fuck? That's Michael Jackson. That's Tupac right there. You understand?" So I always know because, again, it's framed. Okay. What you want to remember is that success comes through people. You're not going to get fucking big, okay, being a one-man show, a one-woman show. You're not going to get big, okay? Some people in the room are in, direct sales, network marketing, the MLM thing. I love the MLM thing. I never did it. I was the guy that always snuck out the back when they made the call to action, but I go for the motivation. But if you're network marketing or if you've ever been invited to the network marketing event, it's just like this. They're like, it's so crazy. A year and a half ago, I was sitting in those backstages and all I wanted was to have more time with my kids. And I'm proud to say I'm the assistant coach with my daughter, Susie, that's going into the 7th grade, and this and this and this, and I have so much freedom. And my husband, right? What you don't understand is those people have a fucking downline of like 1,200 people, 6,000 people. I knew a guy named Barron Jones. He used to make like $250,000 in his pocket because there's no overhead. And he had over 6,000 people in his downline. Success comes through people. So let's just talk about my people. We have about 100 people at Limelight Media. I'm the fucking guy at the top of the pyramid in my organization. So now what's the point? You have to have fucking people. You have to have an army. So now when I'm talking to Albert and he's talking about Wes Watson, he's talking about all these other fuckers, I'm like, the difference between me is I have an army.